Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on 10 games in Fanatical's Platinum Collection bundle of May 2023 to help you in picking your 7 games. If you find this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support means everything. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Bloody Rally Show, a gruesome and frantic arcade racer that combines elements from games like Twisted Metal and Smash TV. The game is set in a dystopian future where you race to win while entertaining a wealthy crowd by causing chaos and violence. The top-down perspective provides a clear and visually appealing experience, with crisp graphics and a rich color palette that enhances the futuristic theme and, most importantly, the gore. The game stacks the odds against you, favoring overpowering and horrendous bosses in this reality TV show. As a racer trapped in a cryo chamber, you must race to pay off a hefty debt. Upgrading your vehicle is essential for competition, but the costs are high, making it clear that paying off your debt will be a time-consuming challenge. The game keeps things fresh with procedurally generated courses and events, along with couch multiplayer action that adds to the fun. Besides racing, the game demands ultra-violence, with an array of weapons and rewards for causing mayhem, including killing innocent bystanders. Each event offers different objectives, adding depth and distraction from the core racing elements. While the audio is lackluster overall, the crashing of weaponry, squelching of spectators, and the music save it from being awful. Mastering the controls requires patience and finesse, but once you do, the game becomes very addictive. Procedurally generated levels and a character leveling system increase longevity, and purchasing and upgrading cars add to the challenge. Overall, Bloody Rally Show was a great casual title, offering gruesome gameplay and quick completion of seasons. The game's crisp graphics, challenging controls, and procedurally generated content make it a moorish experience. However, the audio could have been better. If it can stomach some violence, this game provides a thrilling and entertaining racing experience in a dystopian world. At number 2 we have Cultist Simulator, a compelling and atmospheric single-player narrative card game set in the 1920s. Your goal is to establish a Lovecraftian cult by collecting and studying unspeakable grimoires, carrying out rituals, and attracting followers. The game starts with basic cards and tiles, and as time passes, you'll acquire more cards and tiles by placing them in various verb tiles like study, explore, dream, and talk. However, threats such as illness, dread, financial struggles, and unwanted attention from journalists and cops constantly challenge your survival and sanity. Managing these threats along with your occult studies, finances, and health can be exhausting, but you can pause the game to strategize and plan your next moves. If you fail, you restart from the beginning, armed with the knowledge you've gained and the choice of a new starting scenario. Forming a cult becomes a major focus in the game, and you'll gather a library of lore, translate texts, and choose guiding principles for your cult. Attracting followers allows you to send them on errands, explore the city, deal with investigators, or embark on expeditions. Each game offers a blend of fresh experiences and growing familiarity, with different approaches and the reappearance of cards and characters from previous games. While the game can be lengthy, and some actions may feel repetitive, the writing is brilliant, creating intrigue and painting a vivid picture of the alternate history world. Cultist Simulator is an engrossing game that combines elements of Lovecraftian horror, card gameplay, and immersive storytelling to deliver a unique and captivating experience. At number 3 we have Yaga, an action RPG roguelike game featuring Slavic folklore elements. You play as Ivan, a likable blacksmith cursed with bad luck after a fateful encounter with the bloodthirsty creature Liko. The game revolves around Ivan being sent on seemingly insignificant quests by an evil Tsar, warned by Baba Yaga that Ivan's misfortune could lead to the kingdom's downfall. Baba Yaga serves as a narrator and supporting character, adding an air of unease and mystery to the game. Yaga's artwork is fantastic, with procedurally generated maps showcasing diverse landscapes and grotesque character designs that contribute to the game's fantastical atmosphere. The storytelling is reminiscent of fairy tales, incorporating rhyming dialogue and allowing players to customize their playthrough with different responses from Ivan. One notable gameplay aspect is the active role of bad luck. Choices made during quests affect Ivan's luck, which influences the game mechanics. Consuming items contributes to a bad luck bar, increasing the likelihood of weapon breakage. While this adds depth to the experience, it can also become frustrating. Combat in Yaga offers variation and customization, with different weapons and secondary tools available. However, the combat mechanics can sometimes feel repetitive and lead to button mashing, but the traditional Romanian soundtrack helps maintain engagement. Despite occasional tedium, Yaga remains an enjoyable adventure with its unique setting, beautiful storyline, and captivating score. The game offers replay value and provides around 10 hours of gameplay, making it a charming yet creepy experience for players. And number 4 we have Chronicon, a highly addictive, fast-paced action RPG that will have you looting and murdering hundreds of enemies on screen at a time. Chronicon is a mysterious device that lets you relive moments of heroes. These memories explain the different acts that you can play through in the game. Different acts will bring about different games, environments, and enemies. You can choose from 4 classes: a melee tank class, a berserker brawler with high DPS, a warden who is essentially a ranged archer class, and a warlock, which is a high damage magic user. However, you aren't tied down to just the class that you're playing, as you can build each character the way you like, by investing in specific skill trees. You can gain skill points by murdering hordes of enemies and leveling up, allowing you to spend them on different skills for your chosen class, which will change the way your character functions and fights. The max level is 100, but the mastery tree can have unlimited upgrades. Gearing is really fun, as this game also features a lot of looting. There are 6 different rarities for items, and you'll encounter a lot of items to loot as you play this game, especially at the endgame, where you can enter Tinka's domain, which features a sort of randomized map mode, with different modifiers and new difficulties on top of the difficulty you're already on. This makes each of your run unique, and each run will net you unique loot as well. This is where the addictive loop comes in, as you play Tinka's domain over and over again, collecting different loot to power your character. In addition to collecting loot, you can also infuse your gear with gems or enchant them, or even morph them together to form higher tier items. There's definitely a lot that you can do in this game in regards to loot. You can also go at it in multiplayer, so you and your friends can murder and loot together as different characters. If you like a highly addictive, fast-paced looter action game, then Chronicon is a great game to get into. And number 5 we have SuchArt Genius Artist Simulator, a sandbox artist simulation game that allows you to live the life of a genius artist in a digital space. The game offers a space-themed art studio, where you can create art using various high-tech tools and gadgets. You can take commissions from clients and produce art according to their specifications, or simply ignore the commissions and create whatever you want. The gameplay is reminiscent of games like Half-Life 2 and Portal 2, with intuitive controls that allow you to pick up and interact with items in your studio. The game provides you a wide range of tools, including a color chooser, an eyedropper tool, and a canvas generator, giving you all the resources you need to unleash your artistic potential. SuchArt offers different game modes, including a sandbox creative mode for unlimited art creation, a story mode where you can earn fame and money through commissions, and a fast-forward mode that accelerates your progress. The story unfolds through emails you receive, and while it may not be a masterpiece, it adds an interesting and compelling element to the game. Visually, the game is beautifully rendered, with accurate colors and enough detail to create intricate artworks. The art direction is innocent looking and vibrant, complementing the overall experience. The music can be turned off if preferred, allowing you to enjoy the game's relaxing atmosphere and appreciate the accurate sound design. The game offers multiple control options and color blind modes for accessibility, and a supportive community provides guides and videos to help improve your artistic skills within the game. Overall, SuchArt Genius Artist Simulator is not only a video game, but also a tool for honing your artistic abilities. It offers a fun and relaxing experience, making it a worthwhile investment for anyone who has ever dreamed of owning their own art studio and creating the art of their dreams. And number 6 we have Teacup, a heartwarming and charming adventure game that embraces introversion and offers a delightful storyboard experience. Teacup follows the journey of a little frog named Teacup, who finds herself in a predicament when she runs out of tea for her upcoming tea party with friends. As Teacup sets out on her quest to find tea and tea accessories, players are introduced to the game's visually stunning aesthetics. The art style appears to be meticulously crafted, using a dotting technique that brings out the beauty in every setting. The color palette and soft piano music create a peaceful and cozy atmosphere, akin to enjoying a warm cup of Earl Grey with lemon. The gameplay in Teacup is refreshingly simple, featuring goals and puzzles that serve as palette cleansers between more challenging titles. The puzzles include hidden objects, Simon Says style challenges, and even the act of brewing tea. These delightful tasks cater to players who enjoy wholesome, whimsical games with a touch of sweetness. One of the standout aspects of Teacup is how the developers subtly convey Teacup's introverted nature. When alone in serene surroundings, Teacup appears relaxed and cheerful. However, her demeanor changes when interacting with others, displaying her discomfort through facial expressions and body language. The nuanced portrayal of introversion is a refreshing departure from heavy-handed dialogue-based approaches typically seen in media. Equally impressive is how the game portrays the reaction of others towards Teacup. In a world that often favors extroverts, Teacup's village folk acknowledge her introversion and make space for her unique personality. Even in lively settings like festivals, they provide opportunities for Teacup to participate on her own terms, accepting her introversion without pushing her to be more extroverted. This representation of introversion in a positive light is rarely seen in media and adds to the game's overall charm. Teacup is a delightful surprise that leaves a lasting impact with its quiet and thoughtful protagonist. The game's enchanting aesthetics, reminiscent of a children's storybook, create a warm and cozy atmosphere that will captivate players. So if you're seeking a bright and cheery gaming experience, Teacup is sure to be your cup of chamomile. And number 7 we have Ghost of a Tale, a game that straddles the line between an RPG and a stealth adventure. Although it lacks traditional RPG elements like combat, it offers quests, a leveling system, and a meticulously crafted world. The game follows Tylo, a small minstrel on a mission to rescue his wife from the Red Paw Rat Army. The narrative unfolds through item descriptions and codex entries, reminiscent of From Software's Soul series. Initially, the gameplay can be underwhelming as Tylo has no means of fighting the formidable Rat Army. Instead, he must rely on stealth, sneaking past guards and hiding in chests and cupboards. The early stages of the game can be challenging and disorienting, making it difficult to fully engage with the narrative. However, as Tylo acquires disguises that allow him to pass as a rat guard, the emphasis shifts towards assembling outfits and adopting different personas. While some outfits are optional, missing a critical piece can hinder progress. The game's world gradually expands, introducing new areas like the keep's courtyard, sewer system, catacombs, and the shores of Lake Vila. However, the lack of fast travel and extensive backtracking elongate the game's relatively short runtime of around 12 hours. Tylo's talent lies in performing songs, and the game features original compositions that add depth to the overall world building. The writing in Ghost of a Tale is of high quality, featuring humorous dialogue and memorable characters. Visually, the game impresses with its detailed character animations and expressive portraits. The environments are beautifully crafted, accompanied by a day and night cycle that, while visually appealing, often becomes an annoyance due to NPC movements and time constraints. Despite its flaws, Ghost of a Tale showcases the developer's dedication to world building and offers a unique, albeit imperfect, gaming experience. It establishes an intriguing IP and leaves players eager for future chapters. And number 8 we have Metro Redux Bundle, a collection of 2 first-person shooter games, Metro 2033 Redux and Metro Last Light Redux. These games are based on the books by Dmitry Glukhovsky and are set in a post-apocalyptic Moscow. The story follows Artyom, a survivor living in a shattered subway system, as he encounters a mysterious race called the Dark Ones and becomes involved in the conflicts between various factions for survival. Both games offer intense gameplay, a great story, and visually stunning environments. Metro Redux includes graphical enhancements and improvements over the original versions, with dynamic weather effects, better character AI, and enhanced physics. The audio has also been updated, including improved voice acting and atmospheric sound effects, contributing to the immersive experience. The collection offers a total of 20 to 22 hours of single-player campaign gameplay, and Metro Last Light Redux includes additional content like bonus missions and challenge modes. The games feature a hidden moral point system that affects the endings, encouraging players to make decisions that impact the outcome. The Redux versions also come with the highly regarded Ranger modes, providing a challenging experience with deadlier combat and limited resources. While Metro Last Light Redux may not show significant improvements compared to its original version, it still offers value of the included DLC. On the other hand, Metro 2033 Redux benefits greatly from the overhaul, showcasing impressive graphical upgrades and making it worth playing. The Metro Redux bundle is recommended for both newcomers and fans of the series. It offers a compelling single-player experience without the addition of multiplayer modes, focusing on the strength of the story. Whether you're new to the franchise or a returning player, Metro Redux is worth playing, providing an atmospheric and immersive post-apocalyptic adventure. And number 9 we have Shenmue III, a martial arts adventure set in 1980s China that follows the story of Ryo Hazuki, a Japanese teenager on a quest to avenge his father's murder. After an 18-year wait since the previous game, this sequel stays true to the formula of the series, offering a slow pace and meandering experience. The game takes place in Bailu Village, a remote and picturesque settlement that seems to be frozen in time. It's a perfect backdrop for the deliberate pacing that the Shenmue series is known for. The game retains the idiosyncrasies and charms of its predecessors, which can be divisive among players. If you enjoyed the earlier games for their unique qualities, you'll find Shenmue 3 to be a perfect continuation. However, if you were critical of the series for its cumbersome controls, excessive cutscenes, and slow gameplay, this sequel won't change your mind. Shenmue 3 excels in creating a sense of community and place. As you interact with the villagers, they gradually warm up to you, and the village starts to feel like home. The game introduces a new companion, Shen Hualing, whose presence enhances the storyline and character development. The visuals, while occasionally limited due to the game's lower budget, still manage to create an evocative and cozy atmosphere. Although the game introduces a new location called Niaowu, the story progresses at a leisurely pace, leaving Ryo's journey far from concluded. Nevertheless, Shenmue 3 offers some big revelations and answers lingering questions from the series. Despite a few grabs with character models and certain gameplay elements, the slow rhythm of the game is hypnotic and absorbing, capturing the melancholic magic of the original games. Overall, Shenmue III is a seamless continuation of the series, delivering a heartfelt experience that will delight fans. It may not appeal to everyone due to its deliberate pacing and adherence to traditional game design, but for those who appreciate its unique qualities, diving into the world of Shenmue is a rare treat to savor. At number 10 we have ConnecTank, a unique co-op game that offers an exciting and unconventional take on tank combat. In this game, you undertake missions on node-based maps, making choices along the way. The real excitement lies in the combat with enemy tanks, where you must assemble a conveyor belt to transport projectiles to your cannon. By throwing materials into a repository, you can create various types of ammunition. Following the displayed ammo recipes leads to different elemental attacks, allowing you to exploit enemy weaknesses. The gameplay involves a blend of puzzles, strategy, and action, making it engaging and enjoyable, especially when playing with a friend. As you progress through the campaign, ConnecTank introduces more complex elements, such as enemies boarding your tank, requiring beat-em-up gameplay, or conveyor belt parts breaking, necessitating repairs. The game offers a wide range of permanent and temporary upgrades, ammunition types, and collectibles, including tank parts acquired by defeating specific enemy types. The game's charming cast of characters, vibrant visuals, and cheerful sense of humor add to its lighthearted and colorful atmosphere. However, playing ConnecTank for extended periods can be tiresome due to its frantic gameplay, so it's recommended to play in shorter sessions. Additionally, the difficulty level can be uneven, and quickly defeating easy opponents may feel unsatisfying. The game truly shines when played with friends, fostering a sense of camaraderie while assembling munitions together. Overall, ConnecTank is an incredibly fun co-op game that often goes unnoticed. Its frantic gameplay, unique mechanics, and cool upgrades make it a must-play for fans of co-op experiences, although it's best enjoyed in moderation and with friends. And that's all for this bundle. This month's Platinum Collection is great if you have never experienced the Metro games or Chronicon. Otherwise, it is only slightly above average. In any case, kindly show your support by liking and subscribing to the channel, and I look forward to connecting with you in the upcoming video.